Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to crochet this super easy poinsettia flower or Christmas flower, however you like to call it. This one was made with a 3.5mm crochet hook. This one was made with a 3mm crochet hook, and that's what I'll be using today. It is a 3, it needs replacing. You'll need a tapestry needle and something to cut yarn with, and I am also using double knitting yarn in red and light green. Obviously the colours are up to you what you want to use. You can also use thicker yarn with a bigger hook, but this is what I'm using. I also use US terms for my crochet. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And that's it, let's begin. So we're going to start with a magic ring. And then we are going to chain 1, and we're going to place 10 half double crochets into the magic ring. When you've finished your round, pull on the tail to secure the ring, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet of the round, and I'm going to pull my tail through. I'm going to swap colour now. We're going to take our red, and if you look on your work, you've got 2 loops that make your stitch, and we're going to work into the back loop only in this round, and later on we're going to use the front loop. So grab your red, hang on, these tails are annoying. If you are new to this channel, you will soon realize that I do not like sewing in ends. Anyway, if it's in the back of the project, no one's going to see it. Just tie it, cut it off. See? Not going to see it. So, back loop, red yarn. Make a little chain, secure it. Now we are going to chain 1, and we're going to place 2 half double crochets in each of the back loops. We're going to end up with a count of 20 half double crochets for this round. I'm working over this tail. You can leave it and sew it in later if you are a tail sewing lover. I'm kidding, I don't like sewing in tail. So that's 2 half double crochets in each of the back loops for a total count of 20 half double crochets. When you've finished your round, we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet of the round. Now you can see that we've got these front loops to work in. I'm going to do the smaller petals in. So for this round, we're going to make the big petals. We are going to chain 1. Each petal works over 4 stitches, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make a half double crochet into this first stitch. Into the next stitch we're going to place a double crochet, a treble crochet, then we're going to chain 2, and then slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, and then into the next stitch we're going to place a treble crochet and then a double crochet, sorry, and then into the 4th stitch of the petal we're going to place a half double crochet, chain 1 and slip stitch back down into the same stitch. That's our first petal. Now we're going to slip stitch into this next stitch. We're going to start another petal, chain 1, half double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch we're going to make a double crochet and then a treble crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. Next stitch we're going to make a treble crochet and then a double crochet. into the last stitch of the petal, we're going to place a half double crochet, chain one, and then slip stitch back down into the same stitch. So we're going to repeat this 3 more times. Just finishing my last petal with a slip stitch. Oops. And I'm going to pull my yarn through. And then from the back here, I'm just going to pull it to the back of the project, back of the flower. And that's the first bit done. Now into the front loops here, we're going to take new yarn, make a little chain to secure it. Then we're going to chain one. Now these petals, because we only have 10 stitches, each petal works over 2 stitches. So we start with a chain one. If you fold it, it'll be easier to go into the stitch. Sorry, chain two, and we're going to make a double crochet into the same stitch. So double, treble into the same stitch, chain two, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. Into the next stitch, we're going to make a treble crochet. Sorry, can you see the stitch? It's right there. So treble crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the same stitch, chain two, and then slip stitch back down into the same stitch. I'm going to cut this tail off now because it's annoying me. I'm very trusting of my yarn that it's not going to come undone. And then we're going to slip stitch into the following front loop, and then we're going to do it again. Chain two, into the same stitch, a double crochet, and then a treble crochet, chain two, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, into the following stitch, treble crochet, and then a double crochet, chain two, and slip stitch back down into the same stitch. So repeat this 3 more times. Each petal goes over 2 stitches. Just finishing my last petal with a chain two and a slip stitch, and then I'm just going to slip stitch into the first stitch of the round just to tie them together, and then pull your tail through. And like with the other one, I'm going to pull it to the back. I'm going to go from the back of the flower and pull the tail through, and you guessed it, I'm going to tie them together and cut them off. If you want to use them to attach them onto a project or something, leave them or use new tail. And there you have your little poinsettia. I think it's really cute. I hope it was really easy for you to follow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.